Chief Barr, you made a very good point with Chief Green during the break there. A very important question to ask. Maybe someone listening are thinking, okay, that's all good and fine. We're touching on the bullet points and the stuff. But are we doing anything about it? And if so, what are we doing locally? Do you guys have a response for that at all?
Chief, you want to start? Chief Green?
I think you guys have got a couple of programs, right, that you wanted to talk about?
Yeah, we get after this in some unique and very special ways.
Sure.
Because if you just PowerPoint and have people do CBTs,
sure.
And, we're just going to click.
It's just another thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so at Kunsan in the Wolfpack, we have a thing we call SATG, which is the Sexual Assault Theater Group.
Oh, wow.
And they put on skits.
Wow.
About just how quickly, if you don't have a plan,
sure.
how things can spin out of control. And so they've been doing that for a couple of years now. They won the DOD Sexual Assault Innovative Award.
Wow.
So that's how great that is.
Good
and
for
then
them.
We've tied that into a mock court as well.
Oh, wow.
So
a mock court.
they'll go through and the folks in the audience don't necessarily know that it's a fake or a mock trial.
Sure.
And they judge, jury, whole 9 yards,
Wow.
and they'll put that on. And then in the end, they'll tell them that, hey, this really isn't real. And then they'll go into, hey, what did you see? And this is why this is that way. So we're trying to get some innovative ways
sure.
of tackling a very difficult category
sure.
to tackle where people sometimes don't want to do that face-to-face engagement.
Sure.
But this is a way to open up a dialogue.
Absolutely.
And really talk about getting after a crime that we need to eliminate from our ranks.
And a great way of teaching too. I mean, like you said, everyone learns differently. They got their strengths and weaknesses, etc. Right. We had something like that in my basic training where they did a similar skit thing. It was extremely effective.
Yeah.
I mean, in some ways, it sounds kind of weird to say, but in a way, it was entertaining as well. And I don't think that necessarily has to be a negative, so to speak, because the takeaway from that is that they're engaged.
Right.
I mean, we talk about the radio, the same thing. Like if I'm not engaged, the audience is not engaged, etc. And I'm glad to hear that those things are happening.
Yeah.
Because as we're kind of dwindling in numbers, etc., we always try to find, okay, how can we do something smaller budget? How can we do something different budget? How can we do something different manning, etc.? And it kind of forces us, right?
Yeah,
kind of see what we can do.
Clearly what we've been doing in the past isn't working because we're not down to zero.
Yeah.
And we can get there. I agree with Chief Fry. We have to believe that we can achieve that goal. And then everything we do from there is to get to the left of this crime, as Chief Green has talked about.